Hello everyone, we are back with Glenn Velvet Reviews today, and we got this new tool that I want to test out. You saw my video. I'm working on another project installing a media center, media cabinet. One of those wireless cabinets is what I'm installing. And when I do projects, I like to try out new tools with everybody and see how they are, see how they work, and I think it's really cool and fun. But anyway, I saw this Milwaukee Sawzall. This was on sale. I think I got this for $7.99, and in the store, I think they're like 10 or 12 bucks. From what I saw, this is just what on Amazon. But that was a really good price, $7.99. Let's see how it works for that. Like, I'm a bargain shopper, and I saw it and I was like, let's try this out for everyone and see what's up. This is what the packaging looks like if you want to pause that. All right, guys, in the reviews, I always like to put the measuring, instruments or whatever, but this is how big it is. This is designed, to have less damage to anything that's going to be behind the wall, because this is only made to go a certain amount. Plus, it's not really as sharp. With a blade, you already know, guys, with a Sawzall blade or any of that, you can cut through a pipe and not even know it. Everyone has done. I haven't cut through a pipe, but I've seen people do it, and then I had to repair it, and it was so funny. I'm like, what the heck was this guy thinking? Sawing through water, like where water pipes are with a Sawzall. It was so funny. But anyway, this is the drywall, so this isn't sharp, which is the good thing. I don't think I have any electric behind there, to do anything, but that's the reason why this is kind of cool for people out in the field. You want to do it quick. You're not sure what's behind the wall. You don't want to damage anything at a customer's house. Say you're there. It's just a little bit easier. I have damaged customer stuff before, and oh my God, it stinks. You know what I mean? It makes you look bad. You know what I mean? You have to talk with them about it and make them understand the situation, that it was by accident, because hopefully it was by accident, not that you were, careless or drinking on the job or something. But anyway, then everybody's usually more understanding. But we're going to try this out, do a review on it, test it out in the wall right now. All right, so I already did most of the outline. We're going to start cutting with the saw. Don't mind me. I don't know where the other mask is, but we want to get this done. So any mask is better than no mask. But you should really, if you're doing anything with dust and stuff like this, you guys should be using a KN95 mask, just to make sure it just has more protection for that dust. You don't want to breathe this in. I'm going to do this quick, and I have a very powerful vacuum that's sucking in the dust at the same time, and you guys will see that, so it should be fine. And then eye protection is also a must. There's little particles flying around. You only have 2 eyes, and it's just really stupid not to wear, goggles or, whatever the case may be. Sometimes, I get it, you forget once in a while, but, and I do too, but, let's try not to. We got the Dewalt 20-volt brushless, all right? I can't wait to try this thing out. This is the atomic one that my friend let me borrow. You could tell he's used it like crazy to saw something, because it's all, chopped up right there. That's about how mine looks like. But yeah, I mean, it pivots, so that's cool. This doesn't look like it's adjustable, which kind of stinks. It's not an adjustable shoe. It's only a pivoting shoe, and I am a fan of the adjustable shoe. But let's put this in. This is it right here. Bam. And that's what it's going to look like. Make sure you're putting it in without a battery. They always, you always want to recommend that. And that's it. Let's pop in the battery. I'm going to use a 2 amp hour battery because, like I said, guys, I always aim to get things lightweight. And this is the series battery that I'm using, because I do have all different series. Well, he gave me this one, but I have the black, the black series one. And this is going to be a nice full charge on here. All right, so we can really test this thing out. Also, guys, when you're at someone's house or even at your house, when you're taking care of customers, very important, have rags around, all right? Don't forget that. It's very important. Have 1 or 2 rags around. I usually have 1 wet one, 1 dry one ready to go. This way, the mess, you can get to it quickly without damaging any of your customer's stuff, because that just, it doesn't look good. You trying to do that and then you cause another issue, whatever the case may be. So you don't want to go through that, you know what I mean? But here's the cleaner, the air tip that I got from Milwaukee. There's the vacuum cleaner attachment that I did get. This goes in like this into whatever kind of vacuum that you have. You're just going to slide it on. It does multiple ones. This is really cool. I saw complaints, and the complaints did not make sense to me, because the mess that sheetrock does without this is like 50 feet in every direction, depending on how powerful the machine is that you're using. And yeah, that's what's going on. So this prevents that, and it's great. And like I said, a nice wet rag and you're good to go. And then you can just, you know, wipe away, clean up stuff, make yourself look good, you know, in front of the customer. Okay, this way they will, you know, recommend you to their friends and family and stuff. Cleanup is such a big deal, I could tell you. I've cleaned up my messes, and I went to other establishments where contractors and stuff, they don't clean up, and everyone badmouths you when you don't clean up. I don't care what you say, they badmouth you when you leave. And why would you want that with your business? You know what I mean? Let's run a proper business here and make people happy. That's the point of a business, right? Alexa, turn on vacuum. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna start right here, and we'll just go down this one right here. Now, it seems like you're gonna have to punch with this, okay? So don't just, let me see if I can go right through it. So what you're probably gonna wanna do is, guys, is put this on a slant and then ride the bit into it, okay? Ride the blade into it like you would do with a regular Sawzall, okay? All right, everyone. You saw what was up. You saw how that worked. This is 3/4 inch thick of sheetrock, okay? Just to let you know. Now, it's someone put, you know, 2 pieces of whatever together, and they made it 3/4. Just to let you know, I don't know, whatever they did when they built the house. But that's kind of what it looks like. That's what's up. My main thing is I wanted to see the stud, which I have the stud. So the reason why I was jumping this way was a lot easier. If I know that's not made for a stud, but if you hit the stud, you are going to know it does jump, and it will go through the wood. Mine went through the wood fine. And, you know, mine went through the wood and everything like that. The only thing is you're just going to damage the blade. That blade's not made to go through wood, so all that's going to happen is you're going to damage that blade. It's just not going to work for a long time or properly anymore, okay? So we have a lot of insulation here, and that's kind of what's up. And I'm going to, like I said, take some of this out. We got to see, because I'm going to have to reseal this, see what's up. It's not going to be as fast as a blade, because, you know, obviously, right? I mean, it's not going to be as fast as a blade. That's not really the point. The point of this is that it's to prevent you from damaging anything. So I really think it's a cool idea. I get it. If you're just doing sheetrock, then it's perfect. You know, if you have something behind there like I did, you're going to damage the blade most likely, and then it's not going to last long. Like if you keep hitting the wood with that, you're going to bust up that blade. It's going to make it dull, and then it's going to start making a mess. You know what I mean? Everywhere, and that's the only thing. But for what it was designed for, guys, not to be sharp, just to do the sheetrock, that thing is pretty cool. The Milwaukee is pretty cool. It makes the same amount of mess as using a Sawzall. And, you know, I use that, the Milwaukee, so, you know, the Milwaukee air tip, and that helps cleans it up. But I could say that that was kind of cool. That was a good review of it. It, you know, I think it did a nice cut. That's a long, I mean, maybe it doesn't seem like a long time what I'm telling you, but with a Sawzall, you would have been like, you probably would have did this, and I could have done this with a Sawzall in about 60 seconds. You know what I mean? Realistically. So that's the only thing I'm saying is that, yes, you're going to suffer on time, but that time, depending on what you hit, right, the value could be there. You guys got to figure it out. I have seen someone who hit very expensive stuff behind that wall, and it could be $100 to fix, or it could be $50,000 to fix. I literally seen someone damage something on the other side of the wall, and his insurance had to pay $50,000 to repair the eye place on the other side. So just to let you know, I've seen it, and it is crazy what could happen, like at the blink of an eye. And it was just because of sawdust, just because the blade punctured it. Like, yeah, it's a very big deal. All right, everyone. So that's it for Glen Velvet Reviews on a small review of the sheetrock drywall blade that I got from Milwaukee to test out for you guys on my project that I'm working on here. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I would love to know. Also, subscribe to my channel. Join me on my review adventures as I try to put up stuff to help out the community, just like I get help from the community, right? And if you can, unless you dislike me for any reason, you could support the channel by clicking on the affiliate links below. Somehow, some way, times a million, it equals up into something. But from what I saw, there are other ways to support the channel on YouTube. And if you do decide to support the channel, please make sure you check back to the channel, see that I'm putting that support back into it, getting more stuff to review, doing updates on the stuff I did review as it breaks so we know we're getting good value, and also helping my subscribers out with any questions they have on the products that I did review, right? So everybody enjoy, be safe. Glen Velvet Reviews is out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.